Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. I hope you're having a magnificent day. It's another beautiful day and I want to bring you a short message today. I want to say to you that the most powerful thing you can do right now, as yesterday we've been talking about how powerful energy is present right now. You know, the energy for initiation of our dreams and goals. We've been talking about it. And the most powerful thing you can do right now is to be patient with yourself while things are unfolding for you. So every time we start doing something, we create that momentum. We start walking towards certain direction. And often people get attached to their wanting outcome. And during that process of change, when the outcome is not here yet, many people start worrying, what if it will never happen? Many people get into that negative state of being while observing that the results are not here yet. So they give up and they go back into their old self. But a magic will happen when we start trusting our actions. When we truly trust our actions, which means that whatever we're doing it with trust, with faith, and most importantly, with knowing. We know that things will work into our favor. As long as results are not appearing, let's say manifestations are not appearing, it's because you need to go through that not actually waiting process, but you need to go through that process of not having to having. In quantum field, everything is already present. So as soon as you have a thought about that thing and you start slowly feeling it with your body, when you receive an inspiration to take certain action, you're already forming that thing you would love to manifest. But on that physical realm, things take time. And only those who are patient enough while taking brave actions will manifest the results. So know that it will happen. Doesn't matter how your present life is, doesn't matter where you are, doesn't matter what is going on in your life, doesn't matter how many fears are still present, know that it will happen. When I started my journey, I was trying really hard at the beginning and nothing was working. I was trying so many different things and nothing was working. I was watching YouTube videos how to do something. I was putting so much hard work into all different areas of my life that I wanted to improve and nothing was working. Until I found out that actually everything was working, but I was not able to see what was happening at the time where the results that I would love to see were not appearing. Actually, I was healing my old self. I was learning how to use the tools that are already present in my life to make the results that I want to see. I was always writing down like how much money I want to make. Back at that time when I had almost nothing, I was writing down and money was not appearing. And I thought, well, that manifestation, it doesn't work. But then when I became more aware, I found out that, well, money is not appearing, but I'm receiving such a great ideas, truly great ideas. And that's where I received an idea for this YouTube channel where I'm posting now every single day. That's where I've received that idea. It was not a manifestation of money or anything else. it was an idea. Ideas are always coming to us. Idea is the most powerful manifestation which will ever come to you. The outcome is just a reward to your actions. And remember that every time you are moving forward, things will happen. Know that they will happen. Trust it, believe it. Your intentions, actions, prayers, or visualization is always at work. You're always investing your energy into the future. So the biggest thing to me that helped me was letting go of the past. So I've stopped going with my mind back to the past. Oh, in the past it was not working, it will not work in the future as well. So how I let go from the past, from all those past limitations, how I let go. I get present and I start visualizing what I want to have. And then I start doing things in my daily life as it is already present. I was doing that with my YouTube channel, I'm doing that with my art, I'm doing that with my business, I'm doing that with everything. Even working out, even waking up early. I'm doing that like I'm already a master of my reality, a master of my body, a master of my business, a master of my mind. I'm always doing things as I'm already a master of it, even though I have so much to learn. I have so much to learn about everything, but I'm treating things like I'm already a master of it. It's like you would go onto a business meeting and you're a complete beginner at a certain business. But you can learn how to be professional, how to communicate. What could be your body posture? Where you can embody the bravery, you can embody the truth, you can embody the essence of who you are. And by doing that, you will feel like you know what you are doing. It all begins within us. So we embody that truth and we walk as that truth. And slowly we become that truth. The saying goes like, fake it till you make it. And it truly works. But you can't fake something and keeping up with that if you are still holding on to the past. So become more present, my friends. With meditation, with appreciating your life, things are changing. And trust more to your journey. Right now we are at truly amazing times, and I'm seeing in the comments so many people are writing like, I love this February energy. I feel so creative, and that's beautiful. So use that energy for creating, not for returning back to your old self, old thoughts, thinking and worrying about everything that can go wrong. But get back to this moment and invest your creative energy into what you want to create. And then ask yourself, what are the things already present, the tools that you already have that can help you to make it happen? So I don't know on what are you working on or what are the things you would like to improve. I've noticed that some people just want to help others, and to me that's really beautiful, because not all people are driven by same things. Some people are here truly just to help, and some of you want to build huge businesses, some of you want to become writers and artists, painters, musicians. Some of you want to build a career at sports or, whatever it is. Start investing your energy, which means your focus, your attention to what is important to you. And you will see through the time the things which seems important to you will change. For example, before what I'm doing now, before that, I was deeply into sports, into extreme sports. And my dream was at that time that I would love to become a professional athlete. I would love to make a living out of traveling around the world and competing at that sport and, doing that for a living. But I found out that, actually, I'm not having so much fun at competing. I love making results, I love improving myself, I love to seek how much I can expand my potentials. But I found out that if I would make a living out of doing that sport with competing, I would probably not enjoy that so much. So when I realized that, I started searching other areas of my life, what is truly bringing me joy. And I came across realization, when I was little, when I was a child, I was drawing all the time. Even if my mother said, go to your room, I did something wrong and my mother said, go to your room. To me it was a reward because I went to my room and I was drawing all the time. So, I was always having fun at creating. Even when I was in sports, I was progressing the sport in my own creative way. So later I found out that it's not about competing, it's about creating for me. And that's what we need to find in our lives. Maybe right now your idea is you want to be a painter, but actually you want to be a teacher. Or your idea is you want to be an entrepreneur, but actually you want to be an artist. Often we look on life from that left brain perspective. So we think just logically how life is working. We think about it logically, but there's a creative mind. And as little kids, we've been told you can't make a living out of doing art because so many artists are broke, are crazy, are, out of this world. And of course, you can get out of this world if you're constantly spending your time in the right brain hemisphere. But we need to learn to balance the logic and creativity. We need to learn to balance the energy and matter. We need to learn to balance the spiritual aspect of life and the physical aspect of life, which means that it's truly good to be spiritual, to meditate, to align your centers, to know your true self. But it's also good to enjoy the physical existence in that material world. It's much easier to live here if we learn to enjoy with that. If you can afford, buy some things which brings you joy, try some good food. Of course, we take care of our health, we eat healthy food, and we take care of our mental health and emotional health. But here and there, we need to try new things. So we are constantly evolving and learning and searching and seeking and finding, and that's the beauty of life. So trust that process and you will see and you will feel and you will know that everything is working for you. So it doesn't matter where you are right now. It all depends on how well are you willing to invest your energy, which starts with focus, with attention. And don't worry about your fears. Fears will slowly disappear because you will stop paying attention to them. It doesn't mean that when you're feeling afraid of something, maybe you're afraid that your dreams will not happen. Some people think that, oh, there's something wrong with me, I'm constantly afraid, my fears are not going away. Fears are going away when we gain more experiences about what we are afraid of. For example, I used to be afraid of talking in front of the camera. My voice was shaking, I was hard time breathing, I was afraid of that. But because I was consistent every single day, trying and doing and filming videos consistently, I've lost the fear of talking in front of the camera. Back in the sports, I'm coming from extreme sport, freestyle mountain biking, where you're training yourself, doing different tricks on mountain bike, like backflips and 360s, and different tricks. I was afraid of doing, for example, a backflip on my bike until I started practicing. And even when I was practicing, I was jumping into a foam pit. It's called like a pool made out of small pieces of foam. And you're practicing jumping into that foam. And I was practicing doing a backflip over and over and over and over again. And suddenly, after a lot of practice, I became good at it. And once I became good at it, my fear has decreased. It was still present, but it has decreased. So the fear was not so strong anymore. If you want to overcome the fear of being judged, or the fear of talking in front of people, or the fear of whatever fear, if you want to overcome any fear, you will overcome it by practice. Practice what you are afraid. Practice it daily, and you will see that we are only afraid of what we don't understand. By practice, we understand ourselves better. And once we understand ourselves in that area of our life, that aspect of ourselves, once we understand it, we will never be afraid of it anymore. People may still judge you, but you will not be afraid of the judgments, because you know that they are not judging you because there's something wrong with you. They are judging you because they want to do the same, but they are afraid of doing that. That's a huge realization. So, my friends, this is it for today. I'm sending you lots of beautiful energy, lots of love, blessings and power. Have a beautiful day, and remember, if you would like to learn to paint with me, go and check out my other channel, Art Time. The link is in the description of this video. And also we are running a Valentine's Day sale on my Etsy shop, I Draw My Passion. Also link is in the description if you would like to check it out. Thank you so much for your support, and till next time, one love.